Within the last 3 months, I've been buying products on the TikTok shop ranging anywhere from about $5 up to $70 and making money from them. So much so that within that 3-month period, I just crossed $100,000 in pure profit. And in this video, I want to teach you exactly how I did it. As you can see, from February 20th to May 10th, I've made an estimated commission of over $109,000. So how did I do this? I did it with the TikTok shop affiliate program. If you've never heard of it, it's a program where you can make videos about products sold within the TikTok shop. And when a viewer watches your video and then decides they want to buy the product through your link, you are going to get a commission for that sale. So you can imagine if you have a viral video, that is a lot of potential sales that you could be making. But the good thing is there are certain formulas to give yourself the best opportunity of having multiple viral videos. As you can see here on my computer screen, within this 3-month time frame, I've had multiple viral videos: 15.6 million views, 14.2, 7.8, 2.8, 2.7, 2.6, 1.5 million. So many videos over 100,000 views. That is continuously happening. It's not a one-time thing. It's not for just one product. It's for a variety of products in different categories and different niches. And I know what you're thinking, that you have to be some crazy video editor. You've got to have some top level skills within social media, but I'm telling you, you do not. Let me go ahead and show you one of my most viral videos just so you can see how simple some of these videos can be and how much money they can actually make you. This light should not be legal. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm at the trees. You can go from a laser to a beam. But this is why I think it's going to go illegal. Like, this should not be allowed. What? And the crazy thing is, y'all, this is only $12 right here in the TikTok shop. Get it while it's still there. Do you guys see how simple that video was? That video took me about 10 minutes. And from that flashlight alone, within the month of April, I made over $10,000. And so far, within these first 10 days of May, I've made almost $6,000 from that same flashlight. And this flashlight was only $10. That is a lot of sales that had to be generated in order to make that amount of money. But I'm telling you guys, when you get a viral video, and there is a process to it, there is a secret to making these viral videos, you are going to be making some crazy money. And as I mentioned, you can do this with pretty much any product on the TikTok shop. Another product that I've done this with is a ergonomic pillow here. And as you can see on my computer screen, I've generated 14.2 million views, 7.8 million views, 2.8 million views, 2.7 million views, a bunch of views from just a pillow video. And that pillow alone within the month of April made me $24,000. And within the first 10 days of May, it's already made over $3,000. So what does it take for you to get started and join the program? It's actually pretty simple. There's just 3 main rules that TikTok requires. You need to be 18 years or older, you need to meet all of their community guidelines, and you need to have 5,000 followers. Now don't get scared. I actually have a video where I go over the steps on how you can get 5,000 followers relatively quickly, even within a day. This is not an opportunity that you want to waste. I'm telling you, there is so much potential. The program is still very new. So let's quickly go over what you need in a video to have the opportunity of going viral. There's just a couple things that you really need to focus on. The first thing is you need to have a hook. This is how you're going to stop somebody from scrolling so that they pay attention to your video, which means you need to have some way, either visually or audibly, of getting that viewer to stop. One great way that this is done is by calling them out personally. So you can say something like, "If you," or "if you've done this." Subconsciously, that viewer thinks you're talking exactly to them, and they're more likely to stop scrolling and listen to your video. Let me show you an example of what I mean. All right, if you have 2 dogs and they keep getting tangled when you're walking, let me show you guys something crazy. When I started the video there, I say, "if you have 2 dogs." Now, anybody that starts scrolling onto the video and they have 2 dogs, by me saying, "if you have 2 dogs," they're going to feel like I'm talking to them personally, and they're going to be more likely to watch my video. Now, this video got over 1 million views and generated me over $10,000. So the hook is super important, because if you don't stop the viewer, they're not going to watch your video and they're not going to buy your product. So let me show you a live example of how you can do this with a flashlight. So I've got a flashlight here, and what you would do is you would open up your TikTok app, go into the recording settings, and this is what you're going to do. So you're going to try to relate to the viewer that you want to sell this to. So in this case, I want to relate to somebody that does outdoor activities because it's a flashlight. So that's usually when you need a flashlight's use. If you do any outdoor activities, let me show you something crazy. That is how we would attract the viewer, okay? Now anybody that does any outdoor activities like hiking or camping, they're going to be more likely to watch the video and more likely to buy the product because we've called them out based on something that they already enjoy doing. Now you need to find a problem, okay? Find a problem with a product solution. So in this case, the problem is that if you do outdoor activities and it's late at night, you can't see, so you need the flashlight. So this easily solves a normal problem for people that do outdoor activities. And with this ergonomic pillow, the problem was that people have trouble sleeping due to their neck pain. So this ergonomic pillow usually helps people sleep better, helps them relax their neck. So this was my solution for that problem. Now we've got to go ahead and introduce our problem. So you know how when you're outdoors very late though, it starts getting hard to see. I just found this crazy flashlight here in the TikTok shop. It goes from a very bright round floodlight to a zoomed in laser. Now obviously it would be better if we did this outdoors like I showed you in my most viral video where we were using this outside, but just for recording purposes, I want to teach you what you need to say and what steps you need to follow to get these videos to go viral. So now that we've introduced the hook, we've introduced the problem, and we've used our light as the solution, we want to introduce more of the features about the product. And it even has this flashlight here on the side. You can click it to go into a dim light. You can click it again to go into an emergency light. Now watch this. This might make it illegal. It's got some police lights, so be careful using this. So now that we've introduced more features about the flashlight, this is going to help the viewer decide whether or not this is a purchase that they actually want. But while they're thinking about that, we've got to introduce the final step, which is our call to action. This is how we're going to direct the viewer to go and click on the link to buy the product. So when it comes to a call to action, you want to focus on a couple things. You want to make the viewer feel like they're not being completely sold to, but you still want to create some urgency to make them realize that if they don't buy this product now, they're going to miss out on either a deal, on the product running out, or something along those lines. Now this flashlight, when I purchased it, it was around $25. Okay, right now it's at $10, so the customers are getting a really good deal, and I want to say that in the video. But the craziest part of it all is that when I bought this thing, it was $20. Right now you can get this thing here in the TikTok shop for just $10. This is a crazy deal and it's not going to last long, so get it while you still can. Now all that you would do is just go and trim out any little pauses. You want to make sure that your video starts immediately. You don't want there to be a 1 second break before your first word. You don't want there to be a 0.1 second break before your first word. You want to make sure that it sounds like a complete run-on sentence as you're making the video. And to do that, you're just going to come onto your editor here within TikTok and you're just going to drag the edges of the clips to the point where you immediately start talking. Do that for each of the clips so that the video sounds continuous. And then once you're done, you're going to add that product link onto your video. So you're just going to search for your flashlight, click on the one that you want to promote, go ahead and add that to your video. And now whenever you post that video, you're going to see on the bottom left, it's got a little orange icon for the customer to click on and buy your product. And for this product specifically, you're getting a 16% commission, which means for every sale, you're getting $1.60. So if your video follows these 4 steps of having a hook or a problem, having a product as a solution, and then you're talking about the features of that product followed by a call to action, you're giving your video and yourself the best opportunity of going viral. Now this slide is taken directly out of my course where I teach you in depth how to make these videos, how to have the best opportunity of going viral. If you want to learn exactly how I did this and join the community of people doing this exact same thing, I have it linked down in the description below. If you want to learn more for free, go ahead and watch this video here.